The topic of today's video is, should women train differently from men? And this is something I really wanted to address because I see many women, particularly in the gym, going and doing things that maybe they've seen and heard online that they should be doing either to build muscle or to tone. And it just doesn't work, and you'll see them very frustrated. Not that they're not working hard. These women are working their asses off, but because they're following incorrect advice and listening to a lot of misguided information, then they end up not getting the results that they want. So I'm here, your boy is here to clear all the bullshit and tell you guys how to get the results you want, to build that toned slash thick body that you've been wanting to build. Fuck. Yo, I've just woken up, so you guys will have to bear with me. Fuck it, I'm not editing this shit. Okay, so the very first thing that I want to tell all the women out there aiming to either make gains or lose fat, doesn't matter, tone, get thick, whatever it is, do not be afraid to lift heavy weights. All these things of doing 20 reps, 30 reps, 40 reps, 100 reps, please, for the love of God, please stop, because that shit is not going to get you anywhere. At the end of the day, you need to understand that man, woman, boy, girl, muscle will always be muscle. The physiology of your body doesn't change just because you're a man or a woman. So that means that the same way a male is training is the exact same way a female should be training. The only difference is that obviously as guys we focus more on upper body as opposed to legs, while women will tend to focus more on growing the muscles in their lower body as opposed to the upper body. Not that you should never train your upper body as a woman, obviously. It's just that the proportion of work or the proportion of volume that you're doing, usually you'll find that majority of women will train more lower body than upper body because our goals differ in that sense, yeah? So do not be afraid to lift heavy. And when I say lift heavy, obviously it's heavy relative to you. I'm not telling you guys to go out there and stack plates on plates and try and squat that shit and snap your spine, you know? I'm not telling you to do that. I'm telling you to lift heavy relative to you. And the best way to do this is to focus on lifting in the 6 to 12 rep range. So this means either picking a movement and choosing a weight for that movement that you can execute with proper textbook form for anywhere from about 6 to 12 repetitions. There's nothing magical about this. There's nothing magical about this particular rep range. This will just allow you to lift heavy enough weight. Heavy enough to allow your body to grow and to allow you to get that toned physique that you're looking for. Because at the end of the day, I feel like there's a misconception about toning. You know, you'll always hear girls saying like, yeah, I just want to tone. I only want toned arms, a toned waist, and a toned bum. Oh my God. So let me just clarify what toning really is. Toning is the combination of having a low level of body fat and a decent amount of muscle size. So that accompaniment, those two things, when you are both low in body fat and have a decent amount of muscle size, then you will be toned. But in order to get that muscle size, you need to lift heavy enough weights and eat enough calories for your body to actually build muscle. The muscle won't just come out of nowhere, just like, bah, and you just have muscle. That's not how these things work. You need to train properly. You need to train appropriately. And this means that you need to lift heavy enough. Don't go to the gym and do 40 reps on exercises, please. 100 reps. Please leave that fufu in the house. Please lift heavy enough and pick the correct movements that are appropriate for the goals that you have chosen or the goals that you have, and you will find that you will build the muscle that you want. Now, I can already hear the comment section and the people watch this video like, I'll get too big, I can't do it, I'll become too muscular, fuck. To those women, I say that there is no way in hell, no matter how heavy you train, that you will become big and muscular, or as big and muscular like a man will. And the reason for this is simply because you do not have nearly as much testosterone as males have. So please just get that misconception out of your head that you're going to get big and massive. You're not. Because the reason that males get big and massive is because we have a lot of testosterone. Women obviously do not. So don't be afraid to train heavy or to use heavy weight because you're scared of getting big. Just make sure that majority of your volume is aimed towards your lower body. If, and I'm going to give a general recommendation here because this is what most of my clients ask me for. If that's your goal, like to really bring up your lower body, particularly your bum, your thighs and all that, make sure that majority of your volume is done for your lower body, and then you can put some for your upper body. But regardless, do not be afraid to lift heavy weight because that is what is going to actually get you to grow that muscle. And then when you eventually cut down the fat, when your body fat starts to reduce, you're going to get that toned physique that you've been looking for, because that's how it comes about. And yes, so this is just a quick video from me today. If any of you have found this video useful, be sure to share it with a friend, anybody that you feel might find this video or the information in this video helpful. That will help the channel. Last but not least, leave the video a like as per usual. Tap that notification bell so that you don't miss a single upload. And with that, my people, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.